1. First, the speaker asked all the passengers not to stand up until they had to stop at the station because of their own safety. Next, the speaker asked the other passengers check out their seats to make sure they had left nothing behind. And finally, the speaker thanked the passenger for riding the commuter rail service and had a pleasant trip. 2. First, the speaker introduced last night's performance was the opening show of their 25th session. And next, the speaker asked the audience to turn off all cell phones, pages, and recording device before the show begins. And then the use of cameras, including video and digital cameras, were not permitted while the actors were on stage. And finally, the speaker said information on coming show was available in the lobby. 3. First, the speaker said the audience had reached the voicemail of the Martin's watch. And next, the speaker said he was either away from his desk or out of the office. And then the speaker suggested press 1 to speak with his assistant if the audience would like to make an appointment. Otherwise, the audience could wait for a beep and leave a message. Finally, the speaker said he would return their call as soon as he possible. 4. First, the speaker announced the flight 15 was then ready for boarding. Next, the speaker said all passengers line up at the gate and had their boarding pass ready to show to the flight attendant. And then the speaker suggested let the flight attendant know if they were traveling with small children or needed special assistance boarding the plane. And the speaker reminded if their carry-on bags were too large, they may be asked to take them. Finally, the speaker reminded the passengers that were a no-smoking flight. 5. First, the speaker announced a traffic accident downtown were causing major delays on several main roads. Next, the speaker said the driver was asked to avoid the North State Street, and then the speaker suggested use Constitution Avenue instead if they must be dry downtown. However, they may still experience some delays. Finally, the speaker said officials expect the delay to last for several hours. 6. First, the speaker would thank the audience for calling Gateway Commuter. Next, the speaker said of their lives were busy then. And then the speaker suggested the audience hang up and dialed the telephone number if they wanted to reach technical support, and or stay on the line if they wish to speak a customer's voice representative, and their call would be answered in turn. Finally, the speaker said that they will wait off approximately 5 minutes. 7. First, the speaker announced the Springfield was struck by a hurricane the week before that left millions of dollars of property damage in its wake. Next, the speaker said thousands of people had been left homeless and could expect to spend several weeks living in shelters. And then the city was seeking donations of food and clothing for hurricane victims. Finally, the speaker suggested the audience send their donations to the Springfield Rescue Committee if they would like to have. First, the speaker introduced Mrs. Jackson, who had just joined their staff as the new manager's assistant. Next, the speaker asked all staff members to have her out during her first few days there, until she had to learn their office routine. And then the speaker said they were all ready to have her feel welcome to their officer, and the speaker had to process their collaborations in that matter. 9. First, the speaker announced the fire alarm system was being tested that morning, so the audience may hear the alarm go off several times in the course of the morning. Next, the speaker reminded the audience came when they hear the alarm, and the speaker says there was no need to leave the building or to avoid using the elevator. The speaker suggested the audience just continue with their usual routine. Finally, the speaker thanked the audience for your patience. 10. First, the speaker asked the driver of the right car that were parked near the park entrance move their car because they were parked illegally. Next, the speaker said they needed to move their car immediately or it would be ticketed and towed. The speaker said the driver could park in the registered parking area that was located near the front of the building. And finally, the speakers announced the parking area by the park entrance was for delivery vehicles only.